always over here just kind of jamming to
I
that
know, right?
music. It's just really
I
like
just
soothing.
one day I'm gonna meet these people that are in our houses partying with us. I don't know these people, but they look like they're having an amazing
I
time.
swear.
I
I want
always
to
want to
party
meet
with
them.
them.
Hey,
Hey girl, how are you?
yeah,
You look fantastic. You're glowing today. I
oh,
don't know. You are
I'm
glowing
hot.
today.
I'm hot.
You're hot. Oh, yeah, it's a little warm today.
Literally.
It's a little warm. It's
I,
a little warm. You are hot though.
I
I
am
know.
hot.
I
But
love it.
thank you, thank you, thank you. We're
Yeah.
matching in our green. I see.
Yes. Greenish. Yes.
Awesome.
Except you're definitely much cooler and better than I am with the tube top because I
I might explode. If I had to put a t-shirt on right now, I don't know if
it's
I would make
warm.
it.
It's a
So,
warm one. It's a warm
so
one.
we're
But
we're we're, we're very girly
I love
today.
it. I
It's so
love
funny.
it.
I bought these at the end of last summer, like deep clearance sale.
Yeah.
Um, and I got a couple of them. I'm like, okay, I'm down with the peplum. We could do
Yeah.
that. Well, do you know what summers usually look like for me? Uniform. So, like, I only
This
get
is
to
true.
dress cute on the weekend and after work. And I was thinking, well, this summer is different. So, no, no.
I mean, it's a
No.
very different summer.
It is a very different summer, and yet kind of the same. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay,
Okay.
we'll talk
Yeah,
about
you
that.
got all sorts of news to share.
Yeah, because you're busy.
Oh, I'm
Don't
gonna tell you.
answer phone, don't
Listen,
return calls, ain't rescheduled the pool party. I mean,
you don't want to go in the pool right now. It's looking a little
oh,
green. It's looking a
never
little.
mind.
It's looking a little green. I haven't been. It's a couple days behind maintenance there, but
So
I'll
we're
be working on
matching the
it. But
pool too.
yeah, we're the pool's matching. See, just keeping with the thing. No,
No, it's not good. It's not good.
truthfully, because I tell you everything, and I tell our viewers everything. Um, we
Whether
got
they
back
want to know it or not.
whether they want it or not. I just do it because that's who I am. We got back from our trip, our family trip to New York. We got back July 15th. And I don't know why, but I've just been in survival mode since then. Not, I just cannot get out of survival mode. It's driving
Okay,
me insane.
talk about it.
Like I just
Did you come
I
back and go right back to work? Right
no,
back
I
to
did
schedule?
okay.
Kids
No.
home for the summer.
Yeah, well, kids home for the summer, but the thing is, I, me and not being able to say no, said, "Oh,
I
sure.
know that very well.
Yeah, we will. I will help co-president the band boosters for the high school. No problem. Yeah. Not realizing that this stuff starts right out the gate in the summertime. So after band camp ends tomorrow, we do a barbecue for all the
At
families.
one time at band camp, couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
Thank God Jasmine plays percussion because anyway, but
Co-president. This is what you
right,
want to do with your life in the summer.
I didn't think it would be starting like this heavy, but
It's always
so
this.
so I was very lucky that I got to see our amazing executive producer Maurice on Tuesday because we had to talk about some other stuff that's coming down the pipe in February. But I told him, I said, I think what it is I'm overwhelming myself because I'm looking at everything instead of taking it day by day. Because I'm like, okay, I have this done by Friday. I go back to work on Monday, and then I might be helping with the musical at the high school here. Then speech season's going to start. Then I'm directing the show for February, and then we're helping with the musical and so it's and all the band stuff on top of that. So like I've been overwhelming myself instead of just like, okay, take it day by day. But it's like I can't do that because I'm a planner. Like I need to make sure I could. So I've been in survival mode because I'm overwhelming myself, even with the simplest tasks. Like I'm going to do the laundry, wash the dishes. And then you start thinking of other things. And then you overwhelm yourself thinking about the other things that you never get the things done that you want to get done. It's an endless cycle. It is an endless cycle. But one thing I will share with you and our viewers whether they want it
whether they want it or not.
I am going to get with my therapist to do neuropsych evaluation.
Say it again.
Neuropsych evaluation with my therapist, so that I can get a baseline on what's going on in this brain of because the thing of it is, it's like
celebrating that. Take a second and celebrate.
Yeah,
I'm gonna celebrate that.
It is. I'm saying it's not, and it was like I was telling Vic too. It's like it doesn't feel like depression per se. I just feel like I haven't been able to catch up with any of my friends this summer like I had planned to, like I wanted to, because I just don't have the. It's not that I don't have the drive. I feel like I don't have the
bandwidth.
Yeah.
I do not have the capacity.
I do not have the capacity. Like I'm just, and it's so bad because I'm like, I didn't see any of my friends all school year because I'm so busy.
Let's not label it.
I know.
Let's not label it as bad. Yeah. It is the reality for you right now.
Yeah.
You are in survival mode. You have taken a step.
Yes.
To try to identify what, why, when, where, and how.
Yes.
You have acknowledged what the issue is, and you're looking at it.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I need to know what the hell's going on. Like,
that's huge.
Because I have been dealing with
that.
Because I've been dealing with anxiety and depression for my whole life, but it's got to be something. It's like something more is going on. Like I just need something. And I won't even, I'll tell you afterwards, but I had met with a new doctor, and that's a whole after party talk.
Yeah, green room conversation.
Sure. But what I will say, because I'm gonna shout these out, and maybe we'll get a sponsor out of it. Who knows? But the coloring books, right? Like the adult coloring books, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I found they've been popping up on my reels. It's very therapeutic for me to actually watch somebody like just color in. It's just like I just find it very relaxing, right? And they've been doing the like easier versions of these adult coloring books. So my family, namely my husband, make fun of me a little bit because I bought these. So this one is a stress relief.
I love it.
And then this one is a self-love girl therapy color book.
Those look very cool. Easy. Easy.
And I colored one for tonight. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Oh. But it's funny because they're like, he's looking at me sideways, like that looks like pictures like little kids would color. And I'm like, you know what? That's true. However, it's definitely more relaxing because when you get in those adult coloring books, let's face it, they're great, but between all the different designs and lines, and then you're thinking, okay, what color am I going to put here?
It is quite a bit. It's quite a bit. I tried to do that when I was recovering, remember?
Yes.
When I was at home after surgery, and I think I did like 2 pages and was like,
yeah. But this is...
I don't have enough color pencils.
Are you ready?
For this. Right here. Cat!
There was a teacup, and if you can't tell, this is green. I tried to incorporate mental health colors. So green, there's some purple, there's that teal as I could get. And then this kind of matches our logo with the green and red.
Yes,
and then, tea.
Perfect. And you tell Vic, either I can do this, or I can come bother you.
Yeah. So,
let me do this.
I'll send you the link to these. These are they're great, and they have so many different ones, and like it's easy pictures, and
I love
that was great.
Beautiful.
So anyway, I talk too much. Go on.
Awesome. Well, that was your sip and spill check-in.
Yes, that was my sip and spill. We may be going out of order a little, but that's okay.
It's okay. You spilled quite a bit. What are you sipping? Since you spilled already, what are you sipping?
I'm cheating today because it's too hot for hot tea, and I don't have iced tea, and I totally whiffed on stopping to get some iced tea. So I'm actually drinking a bubbler.
Oh my God.
Peach raspberry bubbler.
You could have put that in the glass and made us believe it was bubble tea.
I could have, but I can't lie.
Congratulate you on your honesty.
I cannot tell a lie. Like, It's very good. It's hydrating. It's got antioxidants, and
And liquor.
no. This is
Oh,
sparkling
okay.
water. No,
He said a
no,
bubbler.
no.
Tell
It's
me.
sparkling water with natural caffeine in it. It better not have alcohol because Monica drinks these like they're going out of style.
Check it.
No, it is a sparkling water, and it is very, very delicious. It is not.
I
It's
love it.
non-alcoholic, but this is my tea.
Okay,
For
that's
today.
your tea for
So
tonight.
that is my tea for tonight.
We'll take it. Well,
And now you have lots of news to sip and spill.
I do. I'm gonna start with the sip.
Okay.
I told you last time I had some cold brew tea. I did it right this time. Sugar, not honey, in cold water. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So we're back to who is this? Oop.
Ooh,
There you
mixed
go.
berries. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
This is mixed berries. This is
Blueberries.
cold brew. I have not had a sip yet, so you're getting the first sip.
Ooh, and what does your mug say?
I had to pull this out because I've been with people. I've been with people for 2 weeks. I'll tell you about that in the green room. But I've been with people for 2 weeks.
Our after hours conversation.
And kids.
Oh.
And I've been sneezing and sniffing, and I said,
"Oh God, yeah, no, yeah." And let's see, what is it? How is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little stronger than I thought it might have been. It's definitely tea flavored berry. Definitely not berry flavored.
Not berry. Okay, tea flavored berry. Okay. We're backwards, but cheers.
I'll take it. All right. Cheers. Yeah,
it in a mug,
and it's good cold too.
Yeah.
So it's my sip.
That's your
my spill.
Spill it, girl.
We kind of touched on this last time. I feel like you were like guessing and like throwing me under the bus. It is National Wellness Month. And we'll come back to National Wellness Month later. But as your new Miss Midwest, Miss Midwest Revolutionary Purpose for the Revolutionary Pageant System, my platform is titled Be the Message, Suicide Prevention and Mental Wellness. So that is what I have been working on. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll see I have a separate page for Miss Midwest Revolutionary Purpose. There will be a Facebook page coming. It is still in the works, but I already have several posts up in regards to my platform, why I chose to compete, what I'm going to be doing next, and you're going to see lots of updates. Yesterday was Wellness Warrior Wednesday, which is another optional that I'm competing in as well. So every Wednesday you'll get an update on what I'm doing for my wellness.
All right.
It's also Wonder Woman Wednesday. So how apropos that I would be sharing that information with you on Wednesday. So that's what I'm working on. So this is a virtual competition.
Yeah.
I was not able to travel with everything else that's going on in my life. I was not able to travel for international. So this is the virtual platform that will be live at the end of February. So you'll see more dates. So between now and February, it's going to be a whole lot of Miss Midwest.
I love it.
A whole lot of Miss Midwest.
Miss Midwest. That's a lot of M's and a lot of W's intertwined.
Yeah, that you'll see information popping up about my cause, my platform, everything else that I'm doing. I'll be doing some volunteer work. You'll see some opportunities to come and join me when I am out and about. But I'll tell you a little more about that, as things come. But, the Suicide Prevention Walk for American Foundation for Suicide Prevention is coming up. I'm going to be doing that. There's a NAMI Walk for Mental Health. I'm going to be doing that. I love Ronald McDonald House. I'm going to be cooking over there, doing some beach cleanup, of volunteering at Dress for Success. Listen,
her list is full.
We outside. We back outside. So
I love it. So yes, you do need that mug.
Yes. Because right now,
you need the mug. You need the mug.
let me turn around, make sure you see.
I miss it. Yeah.
Right now, this is where we are. But I got a few more weeks where I'll be with people and with kids, and I'll tell you in the green room what's going on.
Okay.
But yeah, well, that's my personal tea.
Yay! That's so exciting. That's so exciting.
Thank you. So, what we talked about your challenges already. What has helped or challenged your self-care discovery this last month? What has let's talk about what has helped since we talked about the challenges already.
What has helped? Coloring books. I'll tell you that. The coloring books and Golden
Show them
Girls.
again. Show them again.
Coloring books.
The people that came in late. Listen.
These.
I love this.
It even says it on there. Stress relief. Self-love. Look. Girl therapy
I
coloring
wonder how
book.
many more are in that series.
A lot. I almost want to buy them all.
See,
and they're
right
not very
there.
expensive
See.
either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send you the link.
I'll get the ones you don't have.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. And then we'll compare.
Okay.
We'll just like start posting it like this. That'll be my background. I'll just start. That'll be the art that we hang in this house. These definitely. And then having Golden Girls on in the background. I know that's cheesy,
my
but
God.
listen, I was like, yep, there you go. Sounds good to me.
And now I miss Jessica. Jessica, you didn't answer the phone when I called you today. Oh, she's always busy.
She is typing away. What about you?
For me, it would be consistency.
Okay.
Even prior to this assignment that I'm in week 2 of, even prior to that, I've been on a fitness journey between aqua aerobics and Zumba. And when I send you, I'm going to send you the playlist.
Okay.
Because I started like Shazamming the songs. Trying to Google these songs because
as you're doing the Zumba, you're just like,
listen, it is nothing like what it is like trap Zumba. Okay,
I'm sure.
So the Zumba between aqua aerobics and Zumba and walking the trail when it's not 85 degrees. I even walked them all on the day it was too hot to walk the trail. So if I can't get in the pool, I was at Pilates. I started doing a second class because my mama, decided she wanted to take a Pilates class.
I love Mama Mavis,
And the first time she went, I was in a reformer class while she was in Pilates, and the teacher, we were at the door, like you've seen parent teacher conferences. Well, this was the child teacher conference. She was like, "Your mom did so great. Oh my God." I'm like, "Tell me what happened." We were having a conference at the door. She was like, "Oh my God, she was so amazing. I hope she comes back. Are you going to bring her back?" I'm like, "I don't know. Let me see." So she went, the second time she went, I went with her, and we were mats. We were next to it. We were mat mates, I guess. Or mat neighbors. Mat neighbors. And I would turn over one way and she's looking at me and I'm like, turn the
other way. We're not supposed to be facing each other.
We giggled and cackled the whole class.
I'm sure.
And when it was over, folks was like, "Is it your mom? You guys are so much fun. You're having too much fun over here." I'm like, "I ain't gone somewhere. What are we doing?" So we're gonna see how long.
Oh God.
We're gonna see. I had to be out while I'm on this assignment, but we're gonna see if we pick that back up. I register her, so let's see. You keep going. I'll join you later. But it's interesting.
I'll drop in.
Because of that, there were like 3 weeks in a row where I was working out at least 6 days.
Oof.
It was 2 days of Zumba. It was 2 days of
school.
It was 2 days of Pilates, or 1 day of Pilates and 1 day on the trail. So even the mornings I did not have to get up early, I was getting up early because I was going to classes. The pool class, was 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
Now this was at 10:30. It was like, oh my God, I still have to set my alarm. So in a way, I kind of prepped myself because when I was called in to do this thing I'm doing, it was like, what time I got to get up? My body has been used to getting up again. So
where's the like headquarters located for this? Like, what's the time zone difference?
for
Like,
what I'm doing,
yeah.
oh, it's in person. I'm in
Oh.
person, and
Oh, okay.
it's a 45-minute drive
Ooh.
and an hour drive back. But I'm
Honestly,
not
drive home
complaining.
takes forever.
I'm not complaining. I'm grateful. It was very unexpected,
Yeah.
and at the same time, kind of expected, but not like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Not like this, but we'll talk about that in the green room.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway,
we always try to manifest the good things for us, for you, for
absolutely.
Maurice, for
It's a good
Mentali-Tea,
thing for
everybody.
right now. Absolutely.
Good.
All
That's
right.
exciting. Oh my
What's
gosh.
on your shirt? We
Huh?
didn't talk. I don't have a shirt, so we didn't even talk about that. But what's on your shirt? What's on
Oh,
your tee?
so it's Minnie
Yeah.
Mouse, and it says UCLA Bruins on it. Um, you know me and my Disney.
I do know you
I'm
and your
that girl.
Disney.
I'm that girl. Did I tell you we're going? Vic and I are going to Disney. Early birthday, like really early birthday gift because we're going Halloween weekend to Disneyland in California. These damn dogs. Hold on a second.
You got him to go back to something Disney related.
I did. But to
House.
California
Uh-huh.
for the 70th anniversary because I grew up going to Disneyland, not Disney World.
Okay.
Because going to California every summer where my uncle was, right? So I was at Disneyland all the time. So Disney World is new to me. I know it's going to be an unpopular opinion among the masses.
Uh-oh.
Number one, the food at Disneyland is better. And I actually like Disneyland more than Disney World.
Well, of course you would.
Because
You're
well,
attached. You have an attachment.
the thing of it is Disneyland is like a one-stop shop. Like
Mm-hmm.
everything you would want to ride is there. So you don't like at Disney World. If you want to ride this one, you got to go to this park or
Okay.
one stop shop. Everything's there. Yes, the castle is smaller.
So it's
Okay,
contained.
whatever.
It's contained. Okay, that makes sense.
So I enjoy it more. I know it's unpopular opinion, but
A
again, I
little
grew
less
up going there.
anxiety.
Yeah.
Everything in one spot. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I haven't been to Disneyland since 2002. So it's been a hot minute and Vic has I don't think ever gone. So this will be his first time altogether. So I'm really excited.
Okay. Well, all right.
Yeah. But anyway. So we actually have a special guest tonight, you guys. Well, special guest because our guest is not only the author of this book, Golden Petals, and also the journal. There is a journal too. I got both. I need to start using. They want to get in on this conversation, but I need to start doing this more. Excuse me while I
journaling. She is.
Anyways, I need to start. Only one of them. And you know which one it is. You know it's Callie, because you know Callie goes. And
I know it's Callie. I know it's Callie. Because Odie's absolutely the perfect gentleman.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And Andy's just a baby.
And yeah, sure. They're all pains in the butt. Anyway, I got to start doing this more.
Journaling.
So journaling, because I don't do that enough. And so that's why I bought this, because I really, really want to do that. And the nice thing about this journal is she's got some prompts in there. And I can't wait to read the book. But not only is she the author of this book, she's also the niece of our amazing producer, Maurice Proffit. So, yeah, shout out. So we're very excited to bring her on. Miss Marie Proffit-Correa.
Hi, ladies.
Hey.
Thank you for
look at this background. Look at this.
I know. You got the sign and everything, right?
She
Yes.
ready.
I love it. So ready.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm ready, and I have my tea too, Queen.
Oh, what you got? Tell us.
yay.
Tell us what you got. What you sipping? What does your mug say?
My mug says bless,
Yes.
and I'm sipping ashwagandha tea, trying to keep it calm.
Right there. Right there.
Cheers.
Yes.
We gotta do it. This is gonna be the first
Cheers.
3 people.
Okay, wait, hold on. I need a mug. I feel so out of. I normally have a mug. I am so out
You're
of order.
good. You're
Listen,
good.
Cheers. She knows what's up.
I
Oh,
love it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Ashwagandha. Listen, I have ashwagandha gummies, and when I'm going into a high stress day, first thing I do is pop 2 of those.
Mhm.
Nothing bothers me the whole day. It's amazing. I'm just like, I could really be losing it about that right now, but I'm cool. I'm chill.
It's the ashwagandha.
It is the
calming.
adaptogens.
Mhm.
Well,
Adaptogens. Yeah.
I don't take that, but it's in my hair vitamins.
Yes.
So it's in my system.
There you go.
I probably need some higher dosages to
Well,
get at
whatever
this secure level you're at. But
it's worth it. I swear.
It's the best.
Yes. Well, welcome to Mentali-Tea. We've heard. I got it. I'm gonna
Thank you.
absolutely. I got it. First of all, when I put in Golden Petals,
Mhm.
first this popped up, and I was like, "Oh, that's cute. Where's the book?" And I found this, and I was like, "Oh, thank you." So I got them both together. I'll be honest, I haven't read it yet, but I've been skimming, like kind of going through the pages and everything like that. I absolutely love the dedication to Mama Prophet in here, her Gigi. That was like one of the first things I read. I was like, so this really is, I was reading the dedications and this book is definitely coming from a very special place for you. So tell us about it.
Yes, absolutely. I absolutely put my heart and so much love into this book. Writing has been a passion of mine since I was a little girl. I've always loved writing poetry and just going through, my own healing journey in life. It was just on my heart to share pieces of myself with the world because I'm like, I know that someone out there can relate or it can help someone on their journey because we all have a story. We all have a story. Everyone has challenges and trauma that they endure, and just reclaiming our agency over our lives and creating the life that we want to live, and that process of it. I just started writing things in my own journey, and before I knew it, I was like, this could be a book. So that's really what had inspired it. And that dedication definitely came from the heart. I definitely shed some tears when I wrote that because I miss my Gigi every day.
Yeah.
And she was really supportive when I first started doing Golden Petals, the podcast. I remember just how proud she was and how much she loved it. And she always knew what to say. Always knew how to give words of encouragement. So it was moments where I was writing it, just thinking about her. So, yeah.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's amazing, like once you start writing just to write, and then you're like, wow, this could actually be a book because you got enough content right there, and you're writing from the heart. So that's always a great thing. And I was looking through some of this, and I love Bryson. I have missed you so much. I said it on the last show. I'm like,
sure did.
Where's Bryson been? I miss her. And here you are. I love it. This is just turning out to be a wonderful night. All the way around. But I love that you have affirmations in here.
Mm-hmm.
I love that so much. And is it okay if I just read? Can I read some of that? Okay, great.
Absolutely, go for it.
These affirmations, like I feel like this is where I just need to open every day. Like, yes, I got to read all this, but I feel like this is where it needs to start. I breathe in new life. I release what is not aligned with my highest good. God's love is a healing balm for my heart. God's love is a healing balm for my spirit. God's love is a healing balm for my mind. I trust myself. I love myself as I am. I am enough as I am. I am worthy as I am. I am beautiful as I am. I love myself as I am. I trust myself. I believe myself. I honor myself. I respect myself. I love myself unconditionally. I am a magnet for miracles. I'm a magnet for money. I only want what is aligned and divine. I am aligned with abundance. I am safe with myself. I take good care of myself. I am the best person to take care of me. I love me. Girl, look, that could have just been the whole book right there. That could have just been the whole book right there. I started reading that. I was like, okay, so this is how I need to start my day.
Yes, whatever works, because it's so easy in life. How often are we overwhelmed and pulled in so many different directions? And Chrissy, I resonated with so much that you were saying when I was backstage. I was listening to you just share, and I appreciate you being vulnerable enough to share that, because you're not alone in that. There are so many people who feel what you feel, and when you're in survival mode, like it's hard to get out of it. Like it is so much, you're pulled in all these different directions, and the weight of it is heavy. And something, when I was in a season where I was feeling exactly what you were feeling about, like, oh my God, like just trying to breathe. You know, my therapist, she shared with me like something that really helped. And she said, Marie, you need to interrupt your schedule to take care of you. The same way that you're penciling in to show up for so-and-so, to show up for so-and-so, you need to show up for yourself and be survivalistically selfish and unapologetic about taking care of you. Because you're taking care of everyone else. Who's taking care of you?
See, preach.
Yeah.
And that is so easier said than done, though, right? It's always easier said than done.
Always. It sounded so smooth coming out, but it was harder to do. But once I started doing it, like I was like, okay, cool, because that's what we need to keep going. You know, it's hard to pour from an empty cup. And I used to feel like, okay, well, let me take care of everybody else. And once everybody's good, then I'll be good. But what it did was I felt exhausted and so drained all the time. And honestly, when I was able to take some time to just pencil in, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to take a day off of work and I'm not going to do anything. You know what I mean? And I was able to just pour into myself little by little every day. I started to get my energy back. I started to feel more like myself. And the pace of my life shifted too, because it shifted from, okay, I'm in survival mode. I could ease into thrive mode now. And I can now rest. And even if it's just 15 minutes a day where I'm able to just lock myself in a room and just that time, you know, because we're all deserving of that. And we don't live in a society that gives us space to take care of ourselves.
You know, I learned a very valuable lesson in May. And really, I'll go back to April. But if you've heard the story about my work, organization I was with closed a lot of sites, after school program, closed a lot of sites due to funding, due to grants expiring. But the reality of that, and looking at how much time I had left, when they add up your totals and your payouts and what you're going to get. And I had about a month and 3/4 of vacation time.
Wow.
Because I never take off unless it's a conference, pageant. I'm working, whatever it is. I might take off. I'm still going to work or something. But the other hit to that was having the same amount of time in sick days that I was not going to get.
Wow.
Not going to get that. So payout for vacation, no payout for sick days. And it was it was a shock. And looking at how many hours, because you see them every check, pay no attention to it.
Right.
Looking at how much time I had wasted um, in survival mode, feeling like I could not be absent. It was plenty of Monday, Fridays. I could have taken off half days, middle of the week, whatever. My team would have been okay some of those times. There were seasons where my team was not okay and I needed to be there every day. But
I remember those seasons.
This is not the season. There were times where everything is calm and it's like, okay, this is when I should have been, taking care of myself. And I wasn't. And looking back at that and seeing you lost, almost 200 hours that were free, that you're not getting paid for. It was a huge lesson to learn. They always say, if we drop dead today, your employer is replacing you. The position will be up in a week. The position will be filled in less than a month. If somebody else's name is going to, sit on your desk, on your door, on your cubicle, whatever, wherever you are, your classroom, wherever it is, somebody else's name is going to be there and they're going to move forward.
Right.
They have a contingency plan. It's called HR. But we feel so connected to these places and pay us versus remembering who our source is, who our provider is, where our provision actually comes from. That's the number one and only source.
Come on.
If I wouldn't have a job in the first place, and it's needs are going to be met, things are going to bills are going to get paid, needs are going to get met. You're not going to miss a meal. We ain't missed nothing. And, everybody is fluffy and flourishing. Okay? We're not missing out. Nobody is missing anything, but it's so hard to break away from that mindset. And when I was looking at this assignment and seeing what the end date was, immediately the next day, scheduled for massage and hair.
Period.
That's it. What are you doing the day after work? Massage and hair. This is what we're doing. I've been very diligent in keeping with those monthly massages, whether I want to go or not. I'm gonna go because I pay for it. I'm gonna go anyway. But we have to get in the habit of taking care of ourselves where it doesn't feel like a luxury, but this is a necessity.
Correct.
This is critical.
Absolutely.
Self-care is not just massage and hair. Self-care is be still.
Yes.
Self-care is turn your phone off. Self-care is turn the light off and lay down.
Yeah.
Self-care is I need to go take a drive and I won't be back for 2 hours. Self-care is eating the cake.
Got no quality there.
Okay. Eat the cake.
Say less on that. I'm just saying.
Eat the cake.
You say eat the cake, Anne-Marie.
Eat the cake, Anne-Marie. Eat it. Sometimes it's just sitting and watching this fish tank. I'm gonna watch the fish tank, and my mind is gonna focus on something else. But we want to take care of everybody else, but we don't have to take care of everybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Angel, I love that. You said a whole word right there. I love that. Because we feel obligated, oftentimes. And so I think there's like a certain guilt that comes with choosing.
Absolutely.
And it's there, I think, 10 times more when you have kids. This is actually something that my therapist and I have talked a lot about because, they're at that age. My oldest is going to be a sophomore in college. My youngest is going into her freshman year of high school. So they're at that age where they don't need me as much. However, when I start to try to do things for myself, sometimes I get the guilt, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll get the, well, you're kind of being selfish. And it's like,
and then you end up signing up to be co-president.
You know what? Listen, I might be a half a term president on that because I am so tired already.
That's not guilt. I'm acknowledging, and this is what
it is. this is what
because you're
happens.
going to reconnect yourself even where you're not needed.
Listen, and that is true. And it's because, why do I do it? Because no one else has stepped up. And if no one else is stepping up, well, then there's nothing, someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm done. Like, this is 15 years of my life that I've been a volunteer parent for stuff and been on boards as president and treasurer. I'm so tired. Like, can I have other people just do it, please?
Absolutely.
And some people are probably watching and saying, well, they got somebody to do it. I'm not.
Yeah. And,
there might be people that would love to do it.
Yes,
but
I need those people to speak up.
They see the vets doing it all the time, and they're not going to get in that clique.
That's the thing. It's boundaries. I've always had an issue with boundaries.
Yeah.
And now, as I'm getting older, it's becoming easier to put up boundaries, because now I'm in that. We had this show a couple of shows ago where I was at I give zero, you know what, stage of life. So she had some to give me, but I was like, I'm good. You keep them. Save them for a rainy day. But like, I'm getting to that point where it's like,
you always pass some on.
I know. But like you said earlier, Angel, the bandwidth, I just don't have it anymore.
That's okay.
The capacity.
I mean, at this point, I just want to focus on the stuff that actually means something to me. You know what I mean? Dreamscape Theater, for example, who just got their 501c3 officially yesterday. Hey, listen, we've been manifesting that from like 2020 on. Literally, what?
You know what? The Golden Petals Journal will be a great place for you to start writing down a list of what really matters.
Listen, yes,
it will be a great place.
Of pages in there.
You are paying attention. Thank you so much for the highlight. That would be a great place.
So much. Marie, I did have a question for you on your book. So you start out with chapters, right? I like how it's like kind of broken out into different sections, right? Like you have chapters, then you have your affirmations, and then you go into poetry. Which, girl, you have poetry. Like there is just pages. I think there's more poetry than there are chapters.
All right.
What was it? Just sometimes poetry is just easier too, because it just flows better. But what has been your biggest inspiration on everything, from start to finish in this book? Like, where did it all come from? Because your intro, like you talk about great family and all this stuff. So, kind of like, why would I write a book like this if I had such a great family life, right? But then you dig deeper into it. Like, there's always something. So tell us your inspirations. Tell us where all this came from that got you to do this.
Absolutely. No, that's a great question. So, in the book, in the introduction, I do talk about my family. And I say, like, just because I've been blessed to have love in my life doesn't mean I'm exempt from experiencing hardships. I've experienced dysfunction. I've experienced trauma. I've experienced, really difficult things in life. And the source of inspiration from the book was really me evolving into different versions of myself and understanding, what was going on both within me and around me. I'm not perfect. My life is not perfect. And just learning from the experiences that I've, gone through and trying to understand it, trying to understand myself, and just really reflecting within myself in different stages of life. And that's actually why the poetry portion is larger than the chapters, because the poetry literally, it's like throughout the years. I have some poetry from when I was a teenager in there. I have some poetry from being a young woman in there. I have some poetry like from different phases of my life, from being a grown woman in there. So it's just, and I didn't intend initially, like when I was writing these poems, I didn't know that I was going to be writing a book. When I wrote these poems, I was expressing myself. When I wrote a lot of these things that I wrote, these are things that I have told myself in my own healing journey while I'm trying to pick myself up through heartbreak, through grief, through challenges, through trauma. and just really trying to, okay, well, these experiences outside of my control happened, but what is within my control is how I respond to it. And so just really trying to process that. And it was very vulnerable for me because I'm a very private person. So it really was a leap of faith for me to put this in a book for the whole wide world to see. And I went back and forth with God on that when I was like, God, this is a lot. I don't know if I should put this in a book. But, you know, really something that gave me that reassurance to do it was, I know that there is someone out there who will resonate with it and who it can help. And that is far more valuable than me holding on to fear of vulnerability and sharing that. So my inspiration for this book, I would say, is just learning from experiences in life and sharing what I've learned in my journey with others on their journey.
Yeah. And how did your family receive it? Like, I'm sure they all were the first ones to get a copy and read it and been like, just looking into parts of you that they didn't know, and you're sitting here like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Do I watch it or read this? Do I not watch it? How did that go? How did that get received for you and your family?
My family has been very supportive, and I'm grateful. They've been very supportive, and I'm just grateful that I was able to put that out there into the world. And it feels not only like a passion of mine, because writing is a passion of mine, it also feels purpose-filled as well. Like, I know in my heart that that is aligned with what I was brought here to do. So I'm just very grateful for the support from my family, and it means the world. And I'm just grateful that it's out there. I'm grateful it's out there. I'm proud that I did it. And I was intentional too, you know, with the journal, because journaling is a healthy outlet. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a healthy outlet. Sometimes when our minds are going a mile a minute, if we take a second to put it on paper, it can kind of alleviate some of the weight that we're carrying. Mm-hmm. And I do have prompts in there, like you had mentioned, but I also intentionally kept some spaces blank.
Oh, yeah.
I did that on purpose because if someone wants to color or draw or whatever the case may be, I want them to have the freedom to do that. And a side note, I heard you talking about coloring earlier, and I just want you to know you're not alone because I got my coloring book too.
Hey, you see, I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate y'all, but that was so real. Whatever outlet helps to relieve stress and to just come back to ourselves, because it's so easy in this world to get disconnected from ourselves and to be in the hustle and bustle of life. So just being intentional about doing what it is to come back to center within ourselves, like that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, you just radiate all this positivity, all this like beautiful energy, and
thank you.
Yes, your auntie Christine there says we love you.
And I see somebody else in here who had another story about having hundreds of hours of PTO.
Oh, Bryson.
Yes.
Ooh.
Why?
How?
Why? Because I know you, and that's all you do is work. I know that.
That's
too
much. You need to take 3 months off, not 8 days.
8 days.
Right. Enjoy every minute you deserve.
Who does that? 8 days in a row. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I need 2 here, 2 here, 2. Right. I'm gonna spread it out. But yeah, 8 days, yes. Because you need to use it or lose it, man.
Right.
But,
absolutely. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so everybody, you have an assignment, and it's to go purchase Golden Petals, the book, and the journal. Mm-hmm. It's a together.
Yes.
Buy them together. You will not be disappointed. But Marie, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for talking about your book. We definitely would love to have you on the show again at a later date. If you know, definitely, we love having you on. We love your energy. It's so very positive. And well, you know what? We'll reconvene once I read this in journal, And Angel does the same.
And I
And then
get mine. Yes.
And Angel does the same, and then we'll just kind of meet
Awesome.
and talk about it. Something more to discuss.
I really want to. I wanted to acknowledge something you said. You know, some of the most private people have become authors.
Yes.
Because that message that you have has to get out. And we ain't gonna talk to nobody, but we'll write it down. We'll write it down and put it out there for somebody. But just acknowledging the fact that you took that word and you put it on paper for somebody else to see, that is a huge accomplishment. We celebrate you and your project. We hope there are more projects to come, and we will definitely be giving you our inspirational feedback once we have gotten through it. But thank you for sharing and being vulnerable, and just really, making us a part of your journey. We're glad to be here. We love to see it.
Yes, thank you, Queens, for having me. This
thank you.
has been amazing, and I would love to come back and discuss it more, hear your thoughts. But this was great, and I'm so grateful that we were able to, talk together, because these conversations matter. They really do.
Absolutely. And can I just point out how she's wearing like a golden top to match the golden petals? Do we understand the assignment on the
Yes,
I'm just saying. I got to throw that out there. I noticed that right away. I was like, oh. we all understood the assignment.
Who needs a backdrop when you got the light?
Absolutely. 100%.
Right.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Well, you keep carrying your lights because people are watching and they need it.
Yes, 100%.
They need it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Marie. Have a beautiful night.
You too. Take care. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Oh, yes.
So refreshing.
That is so refreshing. I swear to God. It's lovely.
I love it when guys say, "Hey, do this."
Yeah.
Even when we don't want to.
I know.
And we I'll do it. And then start changing lives in the process. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I want to come back to something.
Oh, come back to it. What are we coming back to?
We missed a few things.
Uh-oh.
We missed a few things at the top. And I'm okay. I'm okay with skipping some of this. But one of these things I really wanted to touch on. Things we're saying no to. For our piece this month, this season. My note says canceling with yourself. And Miss Marie just pointed out the importance of penciling yourself in. I'm going to say write it in permanent marker. We're not going to pencil ourselves in. We're going to put it in there. This is what it is. I have had to say a couple of times in the last few weeks, not until I'm done at the gym.
Okay.
Not until I'm finished with class. Not today, but tomorrow, because I need to sleep. I've had to say that. And it was some hard conversations because people don't always understand the importance of your time and your rest. But this schedule for me this last 2 weeks was difficult.
Yeah.
To say the least, because my clock rings at 6:45 a.m. and I don't want to hear nothing at 6:45 a.m. except my frequency music that should be still winding down. But having to say, this is what I'm doing, and I'm doing this for me. Jumping up at the last minute to go to the pool when I know I'm gonna be 10 minutes late. I don't care. I'm gonna go. It don't matter. Running in after work.
Yeah.
Went to the pool after work. Are you kidding me? Knew I was going to be running late. I'm going anyway. I'm going to go anyway. But not canceling on myself. That was my things I'm saying no to for my piece this month. So, I really encourage our viewers just to take that to heart. You are just as important as everybody else is on your schedule. And I don't care if it is a massage or a hair appointment or a pedicure or taking your car to get an oil change, whatever's on your schedule for you to do. That walk going to get your Starbucks, whatever it is, what your little treat for the week, whatever it is that you need to do. Do not cancel on yourself. Put it on there. Friday, hair. Thursday, wax. Whatever it is that you people like to do. Put something on the calendar for yourself. Write it in permanent marker. Ink. Red. Not pencil.
Not pencil. Pencil is erasable.
And you know what that says? That says that your plans are disposable. That says that you're flexible to anything. Well, no, this is something that you need to do.
Yeah.
Nap. Sunday, 2 p.m. Put it in marker.
Do not disturb.
Do not. I've been doing very well. I have been doing so well with that on my phone.
Good.
That when it come off, I put it right back on. Come off and put it back on. I miss
like
some
it's been kind of nice.
I missed some calls I really needed to get because they're not on the favorites list. I don't know you.
Hey, I'm sorry if you're not on the favorites list.
And the phone don't even ring. It just show I had a missed call. And it's like, oh, what? Oh, I needed that. Wait a minute. Oops. Sorry, but it has been so much more peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Not hearing noises, disturbing alerts and notifications. So peaceful.
I'm sure.
So peaceful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's nice. That's always a nice thing.
Always.
Yeah.
Did you have a self-care tip?
Once again, I understand these pictures look pretty easy, and that's okay.
What's that? Is that a box of chocolate?
It's a bowl of fruit, actually. It's like you got maybe those are Cheerios. I don't know, but that's like strawberries, blueberries,
kiwi.
Oh, kiwi. Oh, that makes sense. Kiwi, bananas.
Kiwi,
we can make
bananas,
them cookies. You make whatever you want.
Strawberries. No, please don't. Make it what it is. That will bother me. Look, that will stress me out. If you start coloring stuff the wrong.
Listen, this was the first one I did. This was the first one I did.
Bananas, blueberries, and strawberries. That's all it is. Don't make them nothing else.
This was the first one I did because I was like, oh no, that looks cozy. Like I need these.
How about I had to start sleeping in my mask.
Oh, why?
Because the sun is bright as ever, and I have to leave my door open so that the air can come around the corner. Because it's been 105 degrees. So, this 90 outside is 105 up here. I need the air to come around.
Because you're on the third floor, right? Third floor, right? Not second, third.
It might as well be, yes.
Is it second floor?
I need.
You're on the top floor at the end of the day.
But it's third. Yeah, it's three flights.
Yeah.
I need the air to come around that corner, and that means the blind. And the blinds are open because my babies.
Yeah, they need sunlight.
Can't. I don't want to turn it. My babies need their light.
Yeah.
And if they wait until I get up, you might miss it. So so I had to start pulling out my mask.
Oh wow.
But it works okay. It's a little tension, it's a little tension on my head, but it does what it needs to do.
Exactly.
It does what it needs to do. I thought that was really interesting.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So that's kind of like a tip to go with your coloring. My tip was get somewhere and sit down. And I'm gonna say that to you, Chrissy Johnson. Get somewhere.
Oh, me.
And sit down. But really, take 5 minutes. You might not be able to take 10 or 15, but take 5 minutes, sit down, close your eyes, try to identify the sounds that you hear. That's my self-care tip for the week. 5 minutes. You might find that you want to sit a little longer. You might have fun trying to figure out, what is that buzzing? Is that my refrigerator? Is that one of the
dogs?
I need a battery in the Smoke this. What is that? But take
Yeah.
5 minutes, sit down, sit still, close your eyes, try to identify every sound that you hear. Do that every day.
Mm.
Do that every morning. If you can't do it in the morning, do it at night before you go to bed. But make a 5 minute window. This is your soundscaping assignment for
Yeah.
for
It's my
the month.
soundscape.
Soundscaping. Identify your sounds. Right now, I got air conditioner. I got fish tank. That obviously needs some more water in it because it shouldn't be that loud.
If I can hear it, it's too loud.
I can hear it. It's too loud. There are cicadas.
Oh yeah.
Outside because that is not a bird and it is not a cricket. It gotta be a cicada. I hear traffic. I'm on the main street, so it's a couple of cars that went by. Somebody's in the hallway. They ain't coming up here, but it's somebody in the hallway. But it's fine. It's just that simple. Don't make a big deal out of it. Take 5 minutes, identify the sounds, breathe.
Right now, all I hear is Andy chewing her food like like it's going to be thrown away.
Not the dog.
She is chomping louder than I don't have headphones on. I can hear this dog just, and there's a wall between us, and I can still hear her just oh my God.
Lapping water.
Just crunch.
This is your sound. Whatever your soundscape is, own it.
I don't want it to be my soundscape, but that's all.
Change the room you're in for next time.
Okay.
Maybe do it on the porch and not next to the dog.
Then I'll just hear airplanes the whole time. Be like, yeah, there goes my
yes,
there
you
goes
got airplanes. And see, I'm very close to Midway, so I will get a Southwest every 3 minutes. You know, it's not quite as loud over the air and the water and the cicadas. It just got louder, you know, but
because you're talking about them, they know when they're being talked about. They're just like,
yeah. So that's your self-care tip for this month. And get you some coloring books. Get you some coloring books and maybe an eye mask to sleep in.
Oh wait, that's upside down. Stress relief. I mean, it's right on the title. Stress relief, self-love. I mean,
I love it. I'm gonna check that out immediately and see how many are in the series.
A lot.
Because I feel like
look at I did this one.
Ooh,
girl, look. And some of them I got
and colored the right way, you know. Yeah. Oh, you've been in this book. Okay.
Oh, I've been in this book. Well, because I have not only the paint pens, this one was my favorite one. Not only the paint,
because there's a telescope on it.
Yeah, it's not only I don't only have the acrylic markers, but I also have glitter pens.
And now Rocket Man is in my head.
There you go. There you go. So I have some. I do a little bit of everything, but and Vic can make fun of me all he wants. I don't care. It actually relaxes my brain. So
and don't.
That's it.
You can let me do this, or I can come bother you. Now that's Vic's self-care tip for the month. Let her do this, or she'll come bother you.
Yeah, that is facts.
Facts. All right. Well.
Oh man. Well. We will. I can't believe summer break is pretty much over. I go back to work on Monday, so trying to get into that mindset, and we moved Monica back to school next Saturday. So, a lot of.
And what time are you off in the day?
I don't know because they did give me more hours, so I've got to readjust my schedule. But something that I did tell myself this year, I am putting up bigger boundaries at work. And I'm only going to work my contracted hours. I'm not going to work past it because I worked too many and I ended up leaving 20 hours on the table. But that's not even counting all the other hours that I didn't even tabulate because I'd already maxed out what I was supposed to do. So
I am excited for your new boundaries because your friend needs some big bowl and to walk that mall And if the pool ever get clean,
I'm gonna work on that tomorrow before.
Otherwise, I'll just go where I go. It's fine. I'm just saying.
I'm working on that tomorrow.
And do understand for my viewers that are listening, the pool was not just to be going to Chrissy pool. It's to sit with Chrissy. Because we floated around in that pool we floated around so long, my legs turned white. I know that don't make sense. They went they did not tan. They were white. I don't know what happened.
We got pruny.
I don't know. But I was white and wrinkly when I got out. I don't know what to say. But this is not about Chrissy's pool, because I can go to the gym and get in the pool. This is about floating around with Chrissy and listening to her 90s music, and Vic brings us snacks. This is what this is.
90s R&B and hip hop is what is playing on the DJ booth, and Vic is our cabana boy, bringing us snacks and drinks. So,
and Big Bowl is close, and the mall is right there.
Right there. And Rainbow Cone is not too far from here either. Listen,
Rainbow Cone is not that far.
It's not that far.
So.
All right. Well. We will get that all on the calendar, because that will be a relaxing time.
See, self-care,
friendship, that is self-care. Exactly, friendship.
This is friendship self-care.
100%.
Awesome.
But thank you all for joining us. Thank you again, Marie, for coming on here and talking about your book and sharing your energy and your glowingness with us.
The light.
We love it. The light. You're just amazing. So, we love y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you for next month, which is Suicide Prevention Month. We're already approaching Suicide Prevention Month, y'all. Incredible. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
It's right around the corner.
But my favorite season is fall, so.
I know.
The leaves.
I love summer. I know. Yeah. You and fall. I'm enjoying. I know I say it's hot, but my God, I'm taking it all in because I don't want it to go away. I want warmth. I'm a warm person.
Give me a jacket. I'm fine.
Girls, I'll come sit in my house. I'll give you a jacket. It's like a freaking igloo in here.
My gosh.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. Have a good night.
Month.
Bye.